On August 7, 2025, the music world was rocked by heartbreaking news. Brandon Blackstock, the former husband of superstar Kelly Clarkson, had passed away. The announcement sent shockwaves through the industry and among fans, as many remembered him not just for his high-profile relationships, but for his own unique contributions to music and entertainment. At just 48 years old, Brandon lost his courageous battle with melanoma, a relentless form of skin cancer. His illness was a private struggle, known only to his closest friends and family, making the news of his passing all the more sudden and devastating for the public. Brandon Blackstock was far more than a celebrity ex. He was a respected music manager, a loving father, and the son of industry legend Narvel Blackstock. His career was marked by a deep passion for nurturing talent and building lasting relationships in the business. Those who knew him best describe him as generous, fiercely loyal, and always willing to lend a helping hand. Over the years, he managed the careers of stars like Blake Shelton and Rascal Flatts, earning respect behind the scenes. But after his highly publicized divorce from Kelly Clarkson, Brandon made a life-changing decision. He left the glare of the spotlight and retreated to the wide-open spaces of Montana, seeking peace, privacy, and a slower pace of life. The announcement of his death sparked an outpouring of memories and condolences, stretching from the heart of Nashville to the quiet valleys of Montana. Friends, colleagues, and fans alike shared stories of his kindness, his humor, and the impact he had on so many lives. Yet amid the tributes, his official obituary revealed a new and deeply personal chapter, one that many had not known. In his final years, Brandon found companionship and unwavering support in Brittney Marie Jones, who stood by his side through every challenge, offering love and strength when he needed it most. This revelation shifted the narrative, highlighting a meaningful relationship that brought comfort and joy to Brandon's final chapter. Their bond, forged away from the public eye, became a source of hope and healing for both. Today, the story of Brandon Blackstock's final years is inseparable from his partnership with Brittney, a testament to finding love and peace far from the Hollywood spotlight. His legacy endures not only in the music he helped create, but in the quiet moments of happiness he found in Montana's embrace. Before her name was linked to Blackstock, Brittney Marie Jones was quietly making her mark in Nashville. From 2016 to 2018, she worked as a production assistant for Kelly Clarkson, learning the ropes of the music industry. Her role demanded adaptability and attention to detail, placing her at the heart of Clarkson's team, and in close proximity to Blackstock. This experience was more than a job. It was her entry into a tight-knit industry where reputation is everything. The skills and connections she gained set her up for a pivotal career move. By 2018, she was ready for a new challenge, one that would bring her even closer to the center of the action. This transition would ultimately redefine both her professional and personal life. In December 2018, Brittney Jones was promoted to Executive Management Assistant for Brandon Blackstock. This role placed her at the core of operations, managing Kelly Clarkson's demanding schedule and working closely with Blackstock. She coordinated appearances, travel, and logistics, becoming indispensable to the management team. The job required trust, discretion, and constant communication with Blackstock, bridging their professional and personal worlds. As Clarkson's career soared, Jones's responsibilities grew, making her a key player in the team. The close collaboration between Jones and Blackstock laid the groundwork for a deeper connection. Their professional bond would soon evolve as their circumstances changed. Together, they were poised for a new chapter far from Nashville. In June 2020, Brittney Jones made a life-changing decision. She packed her bags, left behind the familiar rhythms of Nashville, and set out for the wide-open spaces of Montana. The journey itself was symbolic, a drive away from the city's constant buzz toward a landscape defined by rolling hills, endless sky, and a slower, more intentional pace of life. She was joining Blackstock as his executive assistant at the V-Bar B Cattle Company Ranch, stepping into a role that would challenge her in ways she'd never imagined. For Brittney, this was more than just a new job. It was a dramatic shift in every sense, from the fast-paced world of music management, where every day was a whirlwind of calls and contracts, to the hands-on, unpredictable demands of ranch operations. She traded tour schedules and backstage passes for livestock logistics, weather reports, and the daily realities of rural life. Her sharp organizational skills, once used to coordinate artists and events, now found new purpose in running a working ranch. She became the backbone of Blackstock's new passion, ensuring the ranch ran smoothly and efficiently. In many ways, Brittney's move mirrored Blackstock's own retreat from the music industry. Both were seeking something different, something more grounded and authentic. Blackstock embraced ranching full-time, trading the spotlight for the quiet satisfaction of hard work and open land. Brittney's decision to join him was more than professional. It was a leap of faith, a sign of her deep commitment to both the ranch and to Blackstock himself. Their partnership quickly grew, blending business with a blossoming personal connection. Life on the ranch was a world away from the bright lights and constant motion of Nashville. Here, days were measured by the sun and the seasons, not by deadlines or tour dates. In this new environment, Brittney and Blackstock forged a powerful bond, working side by side and finding joy in the simple moments, shared laughter, long rides, and quiet evenings on the porch. Together, they built not just a business, but a new life, one rooted in partnership, trust, and shared dreams. Far from the pressures and expectations of their former careers, they found a sense of peace and fulfillment that had long eluded them. Their partnership became the heart of the ranch's success, inspiring those around them and setting a new standard for what it meant to work and live together. This period was transformative, not just for the ranch, but for their relationship. Through challenges and triumphs, they grew closer, learning to rely on each other in ways neither had expected. As the sun set over the Montana hills, Brittney and Blackstock stood together, ready to face whatever came next, setting the stage for the final chapter of Blackstock's remarkable life. The timing of Jones's move to Montana is striking. June 2020, the same month Kelly Clarkson filed for divorce from Blackstock. It was a period marked by upheaval and change, not just for the couple, but for everyone in their orbit. The world was still reeling from the early months of the pandemic, and for these three, life was about to be transformed in ways no one could have predicted. As Clarkson ended her marriage in Los Angeles, Jones began her new role at the ranch, marking a pivotal transition for all three. The contrast couldn't have been sharper, one life closing a chapter in the bustling city, another opening a new one amid the wide-open spaces of Montana. For Jones, the move was more than just a job change. It was a leap into the unknown, a chance to start fresh in a place defined by its rugged beauty and isolation. The ranch, soon a point of contention in the divorce, became the foundation for Blackstock's future, with Jones at his side. The property, once a symbol of family unity, now stood at the center of legal battles and shifting alliances. For Blackstock, the ranch offered both refuge and a new beginning, while for Jones it represented opportunity and responsibility. Public records confirm the overlap, but no party has commented on any direct connection. The silence from all involved has only fueled speculation, leaving outsiders to piece together the story from court filings and property transfers. Despite the rumors, the official narrative remains tightly controlled. For Blackstock, it was the start of a new life, a chance to redefine himself away from the glare of Hollywood and the pressures of celebrity. The Montana landscape offered a sense of peace and possibility, a stark contrast to the chaos of his recent past. For Clarkson, the beginning of a public divorce, her personal struggles played out in headlines and courtrooms as she navigated the end of a marriage while balancing her career and motherhood. The emotional toll was immense, but so was her determination to move forward. For Jones, a bold career and personal move. She stepped into a world far removed from her previous life, embracing the challenges and rewards of ranch life, and quickly becoming an integral part of Blackstock's new chapter. June 2020 set the stage for the next 5 years, shaping the intertwined futures of everyone involved. The decisions made during those weeks would ripple outward, affecting careers, relationships, and the very definition of home for each of them. The events marked a turning point as Blackstock left the entertainment world behind. He traded the fast-paced demands of show business for the steady rhythms of ranch life, closing one door and opening another. Jones's move solidified her role as his key partner in Montana, not just in business, but in building a new life from the ground up, one defined by resilience, reinvention, and the promise of a fresh start. For 5 years, Blackstock and Jones lived and worked together in Montana, largely out of the public eye. The true depth of their relationship remained private until Blackstock's obituary revealed her as his soulmate and loving partner. This public acknowledgement redefined the narrative of his final years. The obituary described Jones as both his life and business partner, honoring her role in his story. Their relationship was more than companionship. It was a partnership built on shared purpose. At the V-Bar-B Cattle Company, the term soulmate underscored the profound connection they shared. This revelation provided the missing piece for those following Blackstock's journey. Brittney Jones was no longer a background figure, but central to the final meaningful chapter of his life. The evolution of Blackstock and Jones's relationship is a story of gradual transformation. From 2016 to 2018, Jones worked as a production assistant for Clarkson, first meeting Blackstock in Nashville. In December 2018, she became his executive management assistant, deepening their professional bond. By June 2020, she moved to Montana to join him at the ranch, coinciding with Clarkson's divorce filing. Over 5 years, their relationship evolved from colleagues to trusted partners in life and business. Their journey spanned the music industry to the quiet of Montana, forging a unique partnership. The timeline reveals a steady progression from professional collaboration to personal connection. Their story is one of trust, shared ambition, and ultimately love. Blackstock and Jones's story is a testament to how professional and personal lives can become inseparable. At the V-Bar-B Cattle Company, they were more than boss and assistant. They were co-architects of a new dream. Blackstock brought vision, Jones, the organizational backbone. Running a ranch required teamwork, resilience, and mutual support. Their business partnership was the foundation of their personal bond. Together, they built a life defined by hard work and shared purpose, far from the music industry's glare. This partnership became a central part of Blackstock's legacy. In his final years, he found not just a new career, but a profound partnership with Jones. In the end, the story of Blackstock and Jones unfolded mostly in private, only coming to light after his passing. At his death, Jones was by his side, not just as an employee, but as the partner who shared his life and dreams. Her role was honored in his obituary, cementing her place in his legacy. The public acknowledgement reframed Blackstock's later years, focusing on love and partnership rather than just divorce. As of August 13, 2025, there has been silence from Clarkson's camp, a respectful quiet as the family grieves. Brittney Jones's journey from Nashville assistant to Montana partner is remarkable, a story of loyalty, ambition, and soulmate connection. Blackstock's legacy is now one of new purpose and profound partnership, a quiet but powerful conclusion to a life once lived in the spotlight.